Hi, it's Andy Lockwood, and we've got spring break coming up, and I thought I would coach you. That's why I'm wearing a coaching outfit. I want to give a little coaching on visiting schools and some questions that you should be asking, not your typical questions. This is a great time to go out and see schools if you're a junior, class of 2013, or a class of 2014, a sophomore. It's a great time. I recommend you see a big school, see a medium-sized school, and see a small school just so you can compare and contrast. But let's talk about some of the questions that no one else or hardly anyone else will be asking, or things that they should be seeing. First thing, you're unlikely to go to the Career Center on any type of tour. I suggest that you make it a point to visit the Career Center. If you're thinking about majoring in a certain major, such as engineering or who knows, communications, find out from the Career Center, hey, the people who graduated last year with a major I'm considering, the people who graduated in 2011, where are they now? Are they flipping burgers? Are they gainfully employed? Not a bad question to ask, right? Most schools, hardly any school actually, will take you to the Career Center. I can think off the top of my head, there are 2 schools that do. I'm sure there are a handful of others, but most do not. So make it a point to see the Career Center. Number 2, avoid helicoptering if you are a parent. Do not hover over your child. Do not dominate. Stay in the background. Give your kids some room to breathe. Of course, you can ask a question once in a while, but make sure that your son or daughter is the alpha male, so to speak. They're the ones taking the lead. They're the ones going to college, not you. Closely related to that is the third one. Try to leave your child alone for a half hour, for 45 minutes or so at the campus center or some other place where kids congregate. This is a way for your child to be able to just kind of take in the energy, the vibe, observe the students without worrying about what you're thinking or what you're going to be pressuring him or her to do, without you filtering any of that type of reaction or energy. So that's important. Another great question to ask, now this is either a tour guide or somebody whom you are speaking to, maybe a dean of admissions. Why not ask them, what are some of the underserved majors? Meaning the majors that they are trying to build up. Why should you ask that? Well, a lot of times there's money tied to majors that they're trying to build up. Other times there is, that's kind of a side door into getting into to that particular college. So I was speaking yesterday to a client. We were talking about Carnegie Mellon. Maybe 15, 18 years ago, Carnegie Mellon was purely a technical school, and they then started to build up their arts programs and majors. So they spent a lot of time attracting performers, singers, musicians, dancers, that type of thing. So that's an example of what I'm talking about. Maybe that can help you get in and help you get money. Fifth tip. This may seem a little trifling, but check out the food. If you go to either the campus center or the dining hall. A lot of these schools these days, brag about how they serve skirt steak and sushi and vegan and gluten-free options, all that type of stuff. But make sure the food is at least edible, because after all, you are going to be spending a lot of time, at school eating. So I don't think that's unimportant. As you can tell from me, I do like to eat. So make sure you do that. And my last tip is I feel that it's very important for you to get as much information as possible in terms of what the other kids on campus who are already attending, what their issues are and what their hot buttons, things like that. So it's one thing to speak to kids that may be uncomfortable to do, but why not pick up a campus newspaper and look at some back issues too, and get a feel for the types of things that kids are either protesting or praising. Unlikely that they're praising, but complaining about, that type of stuff, and it'll really help you understand what the big issues are and whether it's something that you're not fazed by or you want to steer clear of it, that type of thing. So those are six tips. I hope you enjoyed these tips, and I hope you have a great visit if you go off campusing. Talk to you later. Bye bye.